Hello guys, Crispy here and welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing a GeForce GTX 1650 4GB GDDR5 in the finals. This one is the Gigabyte Mini ITX OC model of the card, and as usual, I'm running it with the latest Nvidia drivers and not overclocking it manually. You can see all of its specs right here in Tech Power-Ups GPU Z, and finally... Almost ran out of breath there. We are pairing it with a Ryzen 7 5800X 3D and 32GB of RAM. These are very overkill specs, of course, but I am just pairing it with these so we don't experience any CPU bottlenecking. So let's get right into it, shall we? Let's start by going through the settings. I'm playing at 1080p using TAAU on 100% resolution scale, so we're at native 1080p using TAA basically, and we're also going to utilize some FSR2 in this video. FOV set to 95, and we're using the lowest settings with DirectX 12. Okay, so, ooh, those textures. Damn, and that shadow. I mean, at this point, might as well disable the shadows, right? Okay, well, I'm not complaining if it's what it takes to run well on something like a GTX 1650. That's okay. Can you please shut up and let me play the game? Thank you very much. Okay, so massive stuttering issues at the beginning there, but that's okay. That's normal. I've noticed those with the RTX 4080 as well. It's only at the start of the match while it's loading some things, so I don't think it's gonna be an issue, especially when they start optimizing the game, probably. Oh my god, what the... Where did you come from? Well, good thing is, now we can actually get to other points in the map very, very fast, so this is better for benchmarking. Alright, some explosions here. The destruction in this game is what impresses me the most, I think. Alright, back to it. Apparently, it will drop the most near vegetation like this, okay, into the 40s. It's okay, you know, the game doesn't really stutter all that much. Right now, it's actually really stable. And I mean, it's below 60 FPS, so you're not gonna play this game competitively with a 1650, at least not without the use of FSR. Oh my god, that actually worked. Also, that VRAM usage is maxed out. With these textures, I've seen way better looking games with way lower VRAM usage. This is weird, guys. Can I explode that crap? Okay, no. Let's shoot at the bastards. There we go. There we go. Okay, not bad. Oh, stop shooting at me now, please. I am the only one allowed to shoot at people, thank you. Even though the VRAM is maxed out, I don't think it's by a huge amount because that RAM utilization is still at 9 GB. So if you have 12 GB of RAM or 16 GB of RAM, it should be enough to play this game absolutely fine with a 4 GB card like the 1650. And also, if you have the GDDR6 version of this card, you should expect higher performance. It's a different card, basically. Around 10% faster usually, but it can be higher than that. Anyway, we might want to... Oh boy, this is interesting. What the... Okay. That's so interesting. Alright, let's see some explosions up close. There we go. Explode this as well. I kind of hit somebody, I think. Maybe it was just the wall. Anyway, we should probably move on to FSR2 testing, right, at this point. Alright, let's set FSR2 to quality here. And that should give us a good bump in FPS. Oh, yes, it does. And the visuals, well, over here, it kind of looks weird. Yeah, a lot of shimmering effects there, but, you know, overall it should be similar to the native resolution. Maybe a little bit more pixelated for sure. It's not like in Hogwarts Legacy where FSR2 actually looks better than native resolution. This one looks slightly worse and it gets slightly higher FPS. Actually, it's enough to put us above 60 FPS on average, I think. So I would definitely take this experience over the native 1080p. Okay. Let's go with the bazooka, I guess. Nice. Come on. Nice. We got a kill here. Now moving through the map really fast, no stuttering, which is good to see, and 70 frames per second most of the time. Seems like whenever we are actually playing it, it's more intensive than flying around, which is interesting. Yeah, okay, back to a very intensive area with a lot of vegetation. Not a major issue. It drops into the lower 50s, and that's basically worst case scenario. So still not very competitive of an experience, definitely, guys. Well, we need to drop it even further. Let's do balanced now. Can we get 60 plus here? Kind of. Okay. Not bad. We got 1 minute and 30 something seconds left in this one, so we're just gonna play through it now. Okay. Let's go up here. Yeah, those textures though are looking really terrible, but with a 4 GB card, apparently you can't really have higher resolution textures. Otherwise, it will stutter a lot more, obviously. Oh my god. Why didn't my mouse track my movement there? It's broken. We can do this. Let's join the party here. Oh boy, a lot of goo around. Come on, come on, come on. Nice, that one is dead. Oh boy. No, you know what? You know what? Let's just throw... That's the goo grenade. Let's throw these C4s everywhere. Oh, the explosion is so small on the C4s, actually, guys. No! Was it worst case scenario there? It dropped quite a bit from 60, I could feel it. Anyways, almost a 69 FPS on average here using FSR2 on Balanced. To no one's surprise, 4th place. I wouldn't really go down to performance here, guys. But at the same time, I really want those 60 FPS, so let's try to get those, okay? Okay, this is a different map, which is quite a bit less intensive. I don't think FSR in performance would give us this many FPS over Balanced, honestly. So it just comes down to the map here, okay? Alright, back to the Monaco map, the most colorful one, the most beautiful one, and the most intensive one because of all of the vegetation. And it's nighttime this time around, but I've seen that that doesn't really impact the FPS by too much. And it is actually getting above 60 FPS at the moment, although there is nobody here, so no action means more FPS, obviously. I'm having a little bit of trouble seeing people when aim down sights. And you can see that, like, my iron sights, looking at there, for example, are okay. They are smooth looking, but once you start shooting, they get really pixelated. So yeah, that's a little bit of a downside of FSR Performance. But overall, the picture doesn't really look all that bad. Oh, I see what's happening. There is a bit of delay when you jump. Maybe it's because of the heavy class, I don't know. But yeah, that's why I'm feeling things a little bit weird at times, and I can't really jump that well. Okay, there we go. No, 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 no. Ah, so close. I mean, this is playable. If you must have that 60 FPS experience, this is it. Doesn't get too much better than this. It still drops, as you can see there, by the way, unfortunately. So, Performance FSR is not gonna get you 60 plus 100% of the time, but it gets close. I'm gonna go ahead and lower it down to like 900p next and disable the FSR. So this is native resolution here at 1600 by 900. Let's see if it gets better. We were getting like 90 here on Performance FSR, but it's actually pretty close outside of the buildings. 60s. I mean, it will drop more often than with Performance FSR, but it's not terrible, right? And it looks a lot better than Performance FSR as well. Also, I've seen a lot of people confused about the objective in this game. I think you gotta get some money and go to the cash out points in the map. And I guess you get the money from the vaults in the map, which are all there. For some reason, my guys are dead over there. They're probably gonna respawn in just a little bit, so it's fine, okay? Over here, of course, it drops because of the vegetation, lower or mid-50s at times. It's not too bad, you know? At least oh, God. I was gonna say, at least it doesn't stutter too much, and then we have a major one. VRAM is still maxed out, even at 900p. So that could be why we're seeing more stuttering here with the 1650 than I saw with the 4080, for example. Obviously, that card wasn't VRAM bound whatsoever. Okay, there we go. Can you open this, please? Thank you. And there are a couple of them here. Oh my god, that's some huge FPS drops. Okay, where? Oh, there he is. Nice, got another one. Let's go back inside. Go back inside and reload. There we go. We did something. We helped our team, my friends. Finally. Can we pick this up? Oh, yes, we can. Why? That is pretty weird. We can throw it around as well. And it breaks. Interesting. Of course it breaks. Everything breaks in this game, basically. What about, like, quality FSR using 900p? Maybe that will get 60 plus. FSR on quality, apply that. No 60 plus. There's not a huge jump in FPS, I guess. But since we were already seeing like 55 minimum or so, 40s whenever we were shooting at those people previously through the window, I guess this is fine, right? It's gonna get a little bit smoother of an experience. Yeah, 51 there minimum. Shooting at people is where you're gonna see the FPS drop the most, apparently. That's interesting. Oh my god, is this fire? I have never seen so horrible fire effects in my life. Damn. That is crazy, bro. Alright, we're gonna die. We're gonna die if we stay here. We need to go reload. Thank you. Okay. Not terrible, the FPS, but you know, it's still not 60 plus. I guess this is what you gotta live with if you have the 1650 these days. So, still a little bit sluggish, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and set it to native 720p now. Okay, here we go. 720p resolution, TAA on 100%, so native res. Okay, just by looking at the loading screen, I can say that it is extremely pixelated. Okay, 720p is getting a 60 to 70 here. That is nice. Look at that. Finally seeing a good improvement, a good performance jump, right? This is great now. It feels way smoother as well, especially on a first-person title like this one. Let's see some explosions here, shall we? Come on. Explode this thing. Let's go. Let's go. There it is. Not a problem. Smoke effects are also not intensive in this one. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice, nice. We got him. No, there's another one. There's another one. Can we just close the door on this one, please? Yes. I'm gonna grab... Oh, come on. That was close. Also, did the FPS drop there? I didn't notice, but there were some major effects on screen. Honestly, guys, I think something might be wrong with these textures. They should definitely improve them. This is still early access again. Right now, the VRAM is not maxed out, but it just seems like 3.5 gigabytes or 3.8 almost gigabytes of VRAM usage with these kinds of graphics or textures are way too high. And especially with those fire effects, that's like the worst fire that I've ever seen in my life. Also, look at those averages, way better. So if you're looking for that competitive experience, 720p is the way to go. You will have some trouble again spotting people at the distance especially, but it is not terrible. I'm also kind of curious to see how it looks with FSR on quality. Definitely do not utilize it below quality. Oh damn, that's really interesting, guys. There we go. The Kingfish had a cash out. There we go. Also, now that we aren't VRAM bound anymore, I'm also noticing a lot less stuttering. Those huge spikes have not happened yet at 720p, so that is absolutely great. Gonna stop it there for 720p. It rarely drops from 60, so this is a very good option for the 1650. And now with FSR, we gain like 10 FPS. So I guess if it rarely dropped from 60 at 720p native, there's a guy up there, it will definitely not drop from 60 with FSR to on quality, which is very, very good to see, of course. He must be so confused. That was awesome. Okay. I wasn't expecting it to just destroy everything around us for some reason. Oh, major stutter there. Come on. Come on. Okay. Wait. Nice. Come on. Oh, yes, we got him. Great. That was a nice play right there. We got some toxic gas. We can actually use this and throw it to them. Yes. Come on. Come on. No. Stop with that freaking flamethrower. Damn. I didn't even know there were flamethrowers in this game. This is interesting. Now we have some low gravity, which is also very interesting. This kind of reminds me a little bit of that Battle Royale game that Ubisoft tried to pull off. I don't remember what it was called. It looked very futuristic, and it had some low gravity zones and stuff like that. It was pretty interesting, but it didn't really took off, or it didn't take off. I don't know how to talk at this point. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. We got him. We got him. We got him. No, they have a turret. Wait. That didn't destroy... Okay, there we go. It actually did destroy the turret. Would I play like this? Probably not. I think I would choose the 720p native resolution to play this one with. Oh, we won! That was amazing. Yeah, 720p low native res is my pick in this one because it's a fast-paced first-person shooter. 1080p, well, I'd consider it if I was looking for that higher resolution, you know. 1080p with like balanced FSR wasn't too bad. I wouldn't go to performance FSR, that looked really pixelated. And I would avoid 900p because, you know, it's just in between. So thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll be back very soon with another one. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.